You're muted, Judge.
Are your voice is kind of raspy. Is that cold or what?
Oh,
Yeah, I caught a cold.
Okay. It's a good thing it's by Zoom.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are we ready, Camila?
yes, sir. We're ready and we're on YouTube.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning.
So let me call the case 2022 CPR 01079 in the matter of the estate of Earl R. Archer. Probate of a will with letters. Ma'am, raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this case is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, Mr. Falvey.
Mrs. Nixon, would you please state your name for the court record?
Diane Michelle Nixon.
And how are you related to Earl Archer, the decedent?
He was my grandfather.
All right. Now, Ms. Nixon, you live in Colorado, is that correct?
That's correct.
And you've signed a appointment of resident agent, appointing me as your resident agent, correct?
Correct.
All right. Now, you've probated your grandfather's will in Georgia, is that correct?
That is correct.
And there's property in El Paso County that you need to transfer.
Yes.
And deal with. All right. So did Earl Archer die August 23rd, 2017?
Yes, he did.
Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, he died with a will since you probated the will in Georgia, correct?
Correct.
All right. And the probate of the will was sometime in 2019. Am I correct with that?
I believe it was March of 20, before they shut the world down. So it might have been 2020.
Okay. And you were given letters in Georgia, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
All right. And you're asking the court to admit the will in El Paso County, Texas.
Yes, sir.
To the best of your knowledge, the will was self-proved. You've seen that will, correct?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, Mr. Archer never revoked the will?
To the best of my knowledge, that's correct.
And after the date of the will, were there any children born to him or adopted to him by him?
No, they were not.
Okay. And there were no marriages dissolved after the will was made, correct?
Correct.
You were named as the independent executrix to act independently in the will, correct?
Correct.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony or declared bankruptcy?
No.
All right. You're asking the court to accept the foreign proceedings and the foreign will probated in Georgia in El Paso County, Texas. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I pass the witness.
Ma'am, what type of property did he own here in El Paso?
3 small plots of land.
Where are they? Do you know?
I do not know the exact location. I just know that they are El Paso in a area called Horizon Estates.
Oh, okay. Mr. Falvey, are those close to development or out in the boonies?
They're not quite out in the boonies, Your Honor.
Okay.
They actually may have some value.
And ma'am, he never lived here in El Paso?
That's correct. He did not.
All right. Okay, you wanted to do something else, Mr. Falvey, or is that another case?
No, that's the other case that we have later today.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Falvey?
No, sir, Your Honor.
I'm sorry for your loss, man.
Thank you.
So the court, after hearing testimony, will accept the foreign will out of Georgia and accept the findings that were made by the court, probate court in Georgia, and authorize the issuance of letters to you for the purposes of taking care of those 3 lots, ma'am.
Thank you.
Just keep in touch with Mr. Falvey. There's some paperwork that must be filed before we can finish this case up here in El Paso, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. I'm gonna sign the order. So then you can give her the oath and file it
Okay.
and get the letters.
She has the oath. She'll do that and take the oath in front of a notary, and she'll also sign the proof of death in front of a notary in Colorado, the county of El Paso in Colorado.
Oh, okay. I've seen that before. All righty.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.